The peeps over at CBS Sports took a page from Forbes and did a top 25 NFL players under 25. You know how Forbes does like the top 40 under 40, and it's just a bunch of dudes who invested in diarrhea coin or Dogecoin. It's whatever. But Minnesota Vikings superstar wide receiver Justin friggin' Jefferson made the list. And it's the good list. It's not the list that we always talk about. And 5 wide receivers actually made the list. We're going to pick through here. But Chase Claypool is low on the list, 24, which I don't know. I don't know about Claypool. I understand he's a physical freak, but I question the quarterback situation. I question Matt Canada, the new OC, and whatever. He is a talented dude. And then, Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, it would have been nice to have him with the second first-round pick, but I digress. And then DJ Moore, Panthers wide receiver. I think he's super underrated. I think his target share is going to go through the roof this season. Also, you have... it's really interesting that Jefferson made the list as the number 1 wide receiver. Oh, spoiler. But in the top 10, you got A.J. Brown, who I think may be the most underrated receiver in the game. A.J. Brown is a bad dude. And I understand that they got rid of Corey Davis, or not get rid. He signed with the Jets, but... I mean, A.J. Brown is a dog, man. He is that wide receiver 1. He is the guy that we wanted Treadwell to be, but didn't quite work out. And then 9, you got DK. I'm surprised. Without all the national media jabroni haircuts, all the hype around DK, he's become a meme. He's become a caricature of a character. But DK Metcalf at 9. Wow. But also, by the way, Vikings better strap it up for that early season game against Seattle, where I understand it's not in Seattle, but... You got DK, you got Lockett, now you have Dwayne Eskridge. Maybe they'll get Julio. I don't know. Will they have to go 4 wide? Sure, it's going to be a big-time game. But Justin friggin' Jefferson checking in at 7. Siete. Here's the write-up. It's hard to believe now, but countless draft pundits viewed him as more of a safe than special prospect in 2020. Turns out Jefferson was both a safety valve and an elite playmaker for Kirk Cousins and company as a rookie, instantly replacing Stephon Diggs. Who? Swag and production. He already has the looks of a top 5 starter at his position. Top 5? It's too low. It's too low, man. He was a second-team All-Pro last year. A matchup nightmare with a knack for splash plays. Abso-friggin-lutely. And, of course, this is going to be a quarterback-heavy list, but... Oh, look what happened. Oh, he beat his teammate, Joey Burrow, who Justin Jefferson has so much praise for Joe Burrow. Maybe just try and build him up because, I beat him on the list. There you go. The rest of it, Chase Young, respect. I love me some Chase Young, although DJ Wanham had a better pressure rate than Chase Young last year, but I digress. Jair Alexander, where, of course, the greasy grimy Green Bay Packers are garbage, but Jair Alexander is a bad dude. Like, Jair Alexander is going to be one of the better cornerbacks in the league in a hot second. Hopefully, he leaves after his rookie deal is up. That'd be nice. 4, Nick Bosa. Sure. 3, Cardinals, Kyler Murray. We haven't quite seen it from Kyler. He's my guy. I love him. I love his style of play, and I worry about it. Like I get that Cliff Kingsbury wants to run 4 wide and just chuck it every play, but they don't have the protection for it, man. They just simply do not. But Kyler, if they can protect him, if they get that play calling under control, of course we saw with the Hail Murray that Kyler can be that dude. I'm just not quite ready to crown him yet. Speaking of not quite ready to crown him, so Justin Herbert at 2. Okay, are we seeing all this Justin Herbert hype because he was the alleged offensive rookie of the year? Stolen by the way. But it goes to the metagame where we talked about that. The only reason that Herbert won the award over Justin friggin' Jefferson, even though Jefferson deserved the award, broke all the records, but they're trying to establish that beachhead in LA. Just like, please LA, giant market that's full of transient fans that don't give 2 hoots about the local sports teams except for the Lakers. Please like the Chargers. Otherwise we'll have to move back to San Diego, which they will within 20 years. Mark my words right here. The Chargers will move. So yeah, Herbert, sure. I mean, they have a good offensive line and they're rebuilt and they stacked up that receiving core. So sure. And then 1, Lamar Jackson. Now, this one almost seems like a cheat because, I mean, Lamar Jackson's been league MVP, and you forget how young he is. Like, he was super young when he came into the league, but respect. Lamar is my guy, and people still try to knock Lamar, and they're just waiting for, here is where he falls apart because he's not accurate. Where you look at the receiver core, last couple of years, not so great. Marquise Brown, no. Boykin, no. But, yeah, give him Rashad Bateman. Ooh. It's going to work. It's going to work out, baby. Lamar Jackson is a special player, and he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league. No cap. Absolutely none at all. But I do like that they're giving Justin Jefferson a little bit of respect here. Personally, I would put him. I would have put him at 4. Actually, I would have put him at 3. Hell, I would have put him at 2. I would have put him at 2. I'm selling Justin Jefferson short again. I would put him at 2 behind Lamar Jackson. Of course, Herbert lower, Murray lower. I would put Murray over Herbert, though. Bosa obviously lower, Jar lower, Skosh. But yeah, as the wide receiver 1, over A.J. Brown, over DK Metcalf, who's the media darling. Surprising, but you do like to see it. But when the national media Jerome haircuts are giving the Vikings some love, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my hands. Like, no. Yeah. But your thoughts, CBS Sports, Justin Jefferson, the number 1 wide receiver under 25 years young. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes on Sport That Work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.